Hi guys, this is Caine, and I just wanted to show JC my new yurt. I don't know if you can see it. I'll get a bit closer for you. Yeah, they are, JC, my new yurt. Take a walk this way and we'll go into the woods, and I'll set up a couple of things just to explain to some people or most of you what type of things we do, what courses we run. So this would be the same in Mississippi, where JC is as well. So this is just another a coppice or old woodland that hasn't been used for years. We got permission. That's good actually, because most of the trees, as you can see, there's a lot of standing dead wood. So you know, you've got to be careful in these type of woods. Nothing drops on your head. You get a nasty bang in the middle of the night or something on high winds. Okay, this is one of the train areas we use, and I've been mucking around this morning, and I thought I'd show you around and let you know what's going on. Okay, first off, this pile of logs here lined up, we call it a reflector, useful for aiding in drying your kit. It just draws all the fire back to you instead of just wasting it, you know. Obviously we've set up, you know, like a little shelter. It ain't much, but it's something if you've got no kit. So it's just to show you, and most of you have done this before. I don't have to explain this to you. It's common sense, 90% of it. That bit of wood there pegged into the ground is really to stop you rolling out into the fire, and the fire or getting out of control and rolling into you. We call it a safety net. Okay, with this type of shelter, yeah, there's loads of gaps. You fill them in with sticks, mud, you know, leaves, and you'd always start from the bottom and work along and then go back on yourself. Okay, so that's that. Anyway, let's go and have a look at what the others have done, or what they have been doing, and then I'll come back and have a chat. We're going down towards the students' area now, and I haven't really touched it. I haven't really been in here. We've been concentrating on obviously the blades, getting them out and getting them out to people and stuff. So first area, yeah. Okay, we've got what's left of the tripod, which is obviously a signal fire. Okay, most of the logs here. Students constructed this. So let me zoom out a bit more. Yeah, same type of principle. This is what we teach on the courses, is to use reflectors, because they do work. A lot of people scoff at them. Oh, it's a lot of effort and all that. Good, you know, put the effort in, because on a cold night they'll work. You know what I mean? You can put your kit on them, hang your pots on them. You don't have to worry about it. It dries your damp firewood, so you can, you know, you're circulating all the time. You're putting damp wood on there, and from there you're taking the dry stuff and putting them on your fire. So it's like a log shed as such, yeah. So stuff like that. But yeah, it's a nice woodland. It's about 15 acres or more. Like I say, it's never been used. I mean, you can see, look, that there's a lot of dead standing wood, a lot of birch and stuff here. So we get students down with the parangs, and you know, keep saying to me, you know, what's it like? Well, we've had a bash here, look, on this oh, let's go back a bit, on this big old log. This is really old and you can see the depth that the blade gets into here. So yeah, but this is normally a work area for us. It just, you know, we come in and run the courses here. It's really hard nowadays in the UK to get land. You know, you always should ask permission first at all costs. This is Ian's little get up. I hope he isn't in there. He'd come out and frighten the life out of me. But we use that as a lecture board. Anyway, let's put this back on the stand. Turn it around a bit. There we go. I'm going to grab myself a seat, guys, so you have to excuse me for 2 seconds. Okay, well, oh God, nearly fell over. The courses we hold here are quite good. I mean, we take your kit off you, obviously, on the second night. We let you set up your basher and your stuff in one area, and then we take you away to build like this, natural shelter and stuff. And then, you know, if you can't cope with a situation of doing it like this, we let you go back to your shelter. It's just a safety thing, you know. You've got to make sure that people are safe on courses, and that's what we try and tend to do all the time. You know, you can learn a lot. It's entirely up to you. I mean, I just teach natural stuff. I don't teach any bushcraft. And there's a point right there. I mean, I'm not a bushcraft. I'm a survival guy. Ever since I was a young kid, when my dad taught me when he was in the special forces from 7 upwards, I've just learnt survival. Well, back in the early 70s, bushcraft wasn't a belt, you know, and now it is, and it's prominent, which is good. You know, everyone out in the wild's doing their own little thing. But I think, like JC hit it on one of his videos, is yes, bushcraft is more camping and enjoying yourself and learning about different things and stuff, basket weaving, spoon carving, and there's some real nice guys. John Mack's a real good one. You know, and there's other people that do it all the time, which is great. It's nice to see, but it's not for me. We teach, obviously, just survival. The priority is to get back to safety as best as possible. And, you know, and on some of the courses, you know, some guys can handle it and some ain't. Now, the other thing that matters when you're out here is, like, I just want to touch on it really, is the homelessness and what I suffered. Well, it doesn't matter about what you suffer, it's whether you can cope with it. It's about having a mental positive attitude out here, you know. Some people can cope with it and some can't. You know, it's a matter of switching off from the outside for a little while, you know, until you get yourself into a situation. What we normally tend to get people to do is to sit down by a tree for 5 to 10 minutes, take in nice deep breaths, relax, calm down, and sort out the situation. And then we end up making a plan, and we stick to it, you know. Because if people diverse off the plan, then things go wrong, and that's how accidents and disasters happen, you know. Anyway, getting back to the bit about the homelessness, I went to see one of the brothers up at Blackheath there this morning. They've got a new order in. It's a closed order. They wear black habits instead of the brown habits that the Franciscan friary are used. And he said to me, look, you know, Chris, great to see you and that, and, you know, nice to speak to you, but he said, can you come back in a couple of months when we're settled in? And I said, yeah, fine. Ernie's still about up there doing his bits and pieces, his garden. Bing's still around, which is great. Good news, actually, because I thought that he'd gone with the rest of the brothers, but obviously, you know, they've left him there. But yeah, I mean, homelessness, well, what is it to some people? Well, you know, some people it's a way of life. Others, it's a means to an end. Some people struggle with it. I've seen loads of people on the street that do struggle. They take to drink, drugs, which don't do them any good. Drink, why do they drink? Well, they drink because they want to forget about the problems at home. They haven't got a home. And you know, the drink sort of takes it out of them, I think. There's a lot of people on the road that I knew that have passed away now. I mean, the last people I've well, like you know, is Chrissy Williams, I suppose. I saw Mickey Burgess about a couple of months ago or more. He's got gout, so he's suffering a bit now. I haven't seen Ernie for about 3 or 4 months, but it's good to hear that he's still about. But, you know, it's all right reading the books and sitting in your armchair and typing away and doing all the forums, that's great. But, you know, to actually get the experience is what you want. And there's a lot of you you know, so-called experts that haven't got the experience but say you have. And to get it, you've got to come out here and do it. Really, you can only learn from books certain bits, you know, so it's good that you are doing that. And I don't learn from books, I learn from somebody telling me what's what and what not to touch, and who to, you know, what to go for and what not to go for. So hopefully, you know, I'll be doing more videos. I should be. Also going to see Lupus on the 4th of February down at, he calls it Mark's Woods or whatever, with Matt, to do a video on a hammock. Now, I don't like hammocks at the best of times, but I'm willing to give it a go. So I'll be down there speaking to Mark and Matt, and you know, all the best, guys. But please take note that, you know, being out here is great fun at weekends. Doing it as a lifetime is not fun at all. You get cold, miserable, wet, and it weathers your face, and you look a lot older than what you normally do. And people don't normally congregate around you because obviously JC's hitting it hard with the smell and stuff, and you know. But yeah, but that's it, you know. So well, I'll let you get on. I'm gonna have a nice cup of Tetley, as JC would say, and I'll see you on the next one. By the way, no offence to all the guys that are doing it and doing a good job out there. Okay, see you, lads.